Am I in frame?
Yeah, you're in frame. Your face is real dark and your hair is real light. You're like a negative.
I'm like a negative. Oh, anyways, it'll work. Okay, so yeah, I had some camera issues at the house, so now I'm over here with Patty. She just fed me a sandwich for lunch. Thank you very much, my sister. It is chapter 5 of Proverbs for September 5th, 2014. Excuse me, I gotta get my glasses. This is very small print. There she goes. There she blows. Okay. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Listen carefully to my wise counsel. Then you will show discernment, and your lips will express what you've learned. For the lips of an immoral woman are as sweet as honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is as bitter as poison, as dangerous as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps lead straight to the grave, for she cares nothing about the path to life. She staggers down a crooked trail and doesn't realize it. So now, my sons, listen to me. Never stray from what I'm about to say. Stay away from her. Don't go near the door of her house. If you do, you will lose your honor. And you will lose to merciless people all you have achieved. Strangers will consume your wealth, and someone else will enjoy the fruit of your labor. In the end, you will groan in anguish when disease consumes your body. You will say, "How I hated discipline. If only I had not ignored all the warnings. Oh, why didn't I listen to my teachers? Why didn't I pay attention to my instructors? I have come to the brink of utter ruin, and now I must face public disgrace. Drink water from your own well. Share your love only with your wife. Why spill the water of your springs into the streets, having sex with just anyone? You should reserve it for yourselves. Never share it with strangers. Let your wife be a fountain of blessing for you. Rejoice in the wife of your youth. She is a lovely deer, a graceful doe. Let her breast satisfy you always. May you always be captivated by her love. Why be captivated, my son, by an immoral woman, or fondle the breasts of a promiscuous woman? For the Lord sees clearly what a man does, examining every path he takes. An evil man is held captive by his own sins. They are ropes that catch and hold him. He will die for lack of self-control. He will be lost because of his great foolishness. It is outlining verses 1 through 23. It says, sexual temptation is often very hard to resist, even if we are aware of the dangers and consequences of promiscuous sex. Sex outside of marriage is against God's law, whether we are married or not. Throughout the book of Proverbs, there are warnings against promiscuity. Unfaithfulness can destroy family life and physical health, and it may result in pregnancy. If sex is among our addictions, we must run from any situations where we might be tempted to sin. We should also seek help from a support group or a counselor. All right? And then, September 5th, 2014. Listen to this one. Okay, devotional is awesome today. Peace of mind. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your mind in Jesus Christ. Philippians 4, verses 4 through 7. 35 million people in the United States are on drugs for depression. Someone out there is not happy, happy, happy. The rarest of commodities, peace of mind, eludes the masses. While some depression is of a clinical nature and does need medication, many people sink into depression because they feel lost and without purpose. They don't have Jesus in their lives. Jesus can give us the peace of mind we so desperately need. The peace of God guards our hearts and our minds. That is cool indeed. Our prayer for today. Father, I thank you for your peace that stands guard over us. I pray for you for giving us peace of mind. Your divine protection is like crawling into our mother's arms. Thank you. Amen. From Phil. Be blessed. I am.